Good afternoon, everybody. Part 2 of this adult learning. Not the best time to do a Facebook Live, but I will do the others earlier tomorrow, do the second part tomorrow. So adult learning, there's a whole piece of research being done on how we learn as adults, and believe it or not, some of you may know this, some of you might not, that we don't actually learn the same as adults as we do when we're children. Things happen to us as we grow up. Things change, we learn more, we are more reliant on our own information and our own systems to make decisions about whether we learn or not. And there's been 4 areas that have been identified that makes us different as an adult learner to children. So today I thought I'd share 2 of them with you, and I'll do the next 2 tomorrow, because otherwise the lives will get too long, so I'm going to break it down. So, 2 of the things I'm going to cover today for adult learning is around motivation and timing. And I've been thinking about it since yesterday. I did a little bit of rereading around it, because I've not actually done this for a while. But it's coming back into my conscious leadership and everything I'm going to be doing with Clavum and conscious leadership. So, 2 things. One is our motivation as adults. What is it that motivates us to learn when we learn? What's our motivation? Now, definition I use of motivation is a conscious or unconscious driving force that arouses and directs action to the achievement of a goal. Now, if you think about motivation and you think about that as a definition, and I'm really happy to answer any of your questions. So even if you're viewing this later and you've got any questions, put them underneath and I'll answer your questions for you. So if you think about motivation, it's basically an inner force. Nobody can motivate us but ourselves. So when you think about leadership, think about management, if you take it into business, all the managers and leaders can do is create the environment where we as the individual want to be, want to do well, and want to work, want to do what our leaders or our managers want us to do. But we are the only ones that can really motivate ourselves. So if you think about that with learning, what is it that we want? What's our goal to learn whatever it is that we're learning? Now, I don't know about you watching this now, but I have attended training programs, and I have learnt stuff, and I go away and I don't put them into practice. I don't do what I've actually been there to learn. I don't put it into practice. Now, if you think about achieving goals and we're out there learning, what stops us putting it into practice? And that's what I'm going to share with you tomorrow, because there's 2 more things that are vital for us to grab hold of and sort before we learn as adults. So motivation, what's your motivation? Why are you doing what it is you're doing? Now, part of that motivation is to build our level of confidence internally to give us the knowledge that we need, or we feel we need, to go out and do the thing, whatever the thing is that we're learning. But knowledge in itself isn't enough. We have to put it into practice. Now, that takes me into the second thing I'm going to cover today, which is timing. For us as adults, the timing of our learning is key. For us as adults, there's proven research and all of this. We do not retain the information as much or for as long unless we go out and immediately put it into practice. So you learn something, you apply it. You learn, you apply, you learn, you apply. As adults, we will remember more when we do that. If we learn something and then don't apply it immediately or the very next day, we forget. And memories aren't as retentive as we get older. So again, key, if you are learning something, so we are on these masterminds, we are with our mentors, we are out networking, we're listening to speakers, we may attend a training program, we're on a year-long mastermind, or we go to a network event. Unless we take that information and immediately apply it, so the immediacy of the application, we're going to forget half of what we've been told. It's more than half. I can share all this information with you at a later date, and I don't want these Facebook Lives to be too long, because otherwise you won't listen, basically. So now here's thinking about this. If you are working with your business partner or even your life partner, and you are motivated to learn and to do something different, that's your motivation, not theirs. So think about how you as the individual you are can get your partner, business partner, life partner, whoever it may be, to engage themselves in the learning, because otherwise it will make no difference. You can tell them as many times as you like that they need to learn the thing, but unless they're motivated to learn it and the timing is right for them, it's not going to make any difference. So that's just 2 of the 4 that makes us different as adult learners, and I will share the other 2 tomorrow. Please ask me any questions. If I've said something and you're going, what is she talking about? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Even I don't agree with it. It's not sitting with me. That's another part of adult learning that I'll share tomorrow. Please ask the questions. Put your comments down below this Facebook Live and I'll answer all of your questions. I'm going to put a link above for a group I've started. It's called Clavum Global. It will be under the Branding Conscious Leadership. It's an open group. Anybody can join it. I'm going to be sharing a lot more information in there as we go through this new year, this year of 2019. There's a lot more coming from me on all of this. I know I've said it before. This year, it's happening. My mind's in gear. My being's in gear. I want to help you do what you want to do. A lot of it will be free. There will be some paid stuff. Absolutely your choice whether you go for that. Ask me any questions you want. I will answer them. Leadership, management, goal setting, conflict management, anything you want to ask that will link with you leading your life and leading your business, or managing your life, managing your business. 2 different things. They need different processes, different systems. Ask away and I'll share. All I'm going to say at the moment is have a fabulous rest of Monday. Go out there, take action, do something that gets you further towards whatever your goals are for this year, whatever your dream may be. Get your dream into a plan and go out there and make it happen. You can. So take action. Go out there and do it now. And I will talk to you all again tomorrow. And remember, ask any of those questions you may have. Bye for now.